Okay, quick question. If your childhood was so magical, why can't you remember most of it? I mean, shouldn't those years be burned into your brain forever? Or did your brain just hit delete? Don't worry, nothing's wrong with you. This mystery is actually so common, it has its own name: childhood amnesia. It's why most of us can't recall much before the age of 3 or 4. And no, it's not because you weren't paying attention, it's because your brain was still under construction. Here's what was going on behind the scenes. Two big brain areas are in charge of making and keeping life's personal memories: the hippocampus and the prefrontal cortex. Think of them as the brain's librarians, filing away the story of your life. But when you were a baby, these librarians were still interns, fumbling around with boxes of books they didn't know how to shelve. The hippocampus, especially a part called the dentate gyrus, just wasn't fully developed yet. Without it, storing long-term, detailed memories was tricky. Add to that, you didn't have much language yet. And here's the thing: memory works better when we can label experiences with words. Without strong vocabulary, your memories were like files saved without names, nearly impossible to search for later. Imagine having a photo album where every picture is just called IMG001. Good luck finding your first birthday in that. And while all this was happening, your brain was also making tons of new neurons. Sounds amazing, right? But high neurogenesis actually disrupts memory stability, like renovating a library so often that you keep misplacing old books. On top of that, the memory network between the hippocampus and the rest of your brain was still learning how to talk to each other. No wonder things slip through the cracks. Now, sure, some emotional moments stick: fear, joy, a trip to the ER. Emotions are like highlighters for memories, making them harder to forget. But most everyday toddler events, your brain quietly pruned them away. Like spring cleaning, except your toddler brain didn't bother asking permission first. So no, your childhood wasn't erased by aliens, and it's not a sign of trauma for most people. It's simply the way our brains grow: building the hardware first, then upgrading the software. Around age 3 or 4, the system is finally mature enough to start saving memories more permanently. But here's where things get really interesting. Not every child forgets equally. Some kids actually do remember earlier moments, even before age 3. Maybe they recall blowing out candles on their second birthday, or the sound of their grandmother's laugh. Why them and not you? Well, it turns out it depends on a cocktail of factors. Some children's hippocampus and prefrontal cortex simply mature faster. Their librarians get organized earlier, so their shelves start filling up with retrievable memories sooner. Then there's language. You can't exactly keep a diary without words. Kids who learn to talk earlier and whose families love to chat about remember when moments end up with stronger, better organized memories. Talking about the past acts like labeling photos in that messy album, so they don't just fade away. And of course, emotions play a starring role. A scary fall, a joyful surprise, or even the excitement of a trip can brand a memory into place. Meanwhile, the quiet Tuesday when you napped after eating too many cookies? Gone forever. But even for the kids who do hold on to those early snapshots, there's no guarantee they'll keep them. Remember that furious pace of new neurons being made? That ongoing renovation of the memory library? Sometimes it reshuffles the shelves so much that old memories slip away over time. So here's the big reveal. Whether you remember your early years depends on how quickly your brain matured, how early you picked up language, how often your family talked about past events, and how emotionally charged those experiences were. Some kids get all the right ingredients, others not so much. And honestly, that's okay. If all you've got is a vague image of a toy or a blurry memory of cake, it doesn't mean you missed out. It just means your brain was busy with bigger priorities: learning to walk, talk, and most importantly, not eat dirt. So the next time someone brags about remembering their second birthday, you can smile and say, "Congrats, your hippocampus matured early." And if you don't sweat it. Your brain wasn't erasing your story. It was just setting the stage for the story you'd actually remember. So maybe it's not about what you remember, but about how those forgotten years quietly built the person you are today. Your brain wasn't failing you. It was protecting you, shaping you, and getting you ready for the memories that really last. If this little journey into your childhood brain added a bit of value today, I'd love for you to subscribe. It's the simplest way to stay connected, and it means we can keep exploring these fascinating corners of the mind together.